If I could describe this episode with one phrase, I would call it the Blue Balls experience, because the entire episode makes you feel like we are on the cusp of some great action, and then like 4/5 into the episode, we do actually get some action. But then, when all the heroes are rushing to try and get inside of Overhaul's main headquarters, the episode just ends. I was waiting for something to go down the entire episode. And the episode didn't even go down like I thought it would. Like, I thought the heroes were gonna split up and then invade every single one of Overhaul's hideouts, but that's not what happened. They literally just investigated. They used their context clues in order to find out which base Eri was at. Is the smart thing, I'm not gonna lie, okay? They definitely played it by the book, but it's also like, y'all couldn't have invaded at least one? That made the episode a little bit more interesting, you know what I mean? Because while half of the episode was just the pro heroes investigating the hideouts until they found out where Eri was, the other half was basically just Deku and Mirio being upset that they left Eri behind, which would have been cool to see if we didn't already get a lot of that in the previous episode. Like, my whole problem with this episode is that it didn't really feel like we moved forward in any way, which would have been totally fine if we got a super sick action scene, but we didn't. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I didn't like this episode or that there wasn't anything good in it. There was some cool stuff, like we got to see that woman who has like one of her eyes covered and always usually wears red. I can't remember her name, but we got to see her quirk in action. She can like turn into a dragon looking thing. It was pretty sick. And we got to see Pop Rock use his quirk as well. He can like freeze wood in the air and then jump off it. It's pretty cool, I guess. We also learned that Overhaul's dad is basically on his deathbed, and I guess that means that he's doing this all for him. That was one of the most interesting parts of the episode because that goes more into Overhaul's character, and I am so ready to learn more about this dude's background because, you know, he's like my second favorite My Hero character. And finally, and this is my favorite thing about the episode, Overhaul knew that the heroes were coming and that they have a warrant to search his headquarters. So the plan is to grab Eri and get up out of there, make it seem like he was never there to begin with, and then blame it all on the underlings, make it seem like it was their fault from the get-go, like they were acting on their own. And the reason why this is my favorite part of the episode is because it just adds to why Overhaul is so terrifying. Like, he's not just terrifying because of his OST, his quirk, and his determination, it's also because of his intellect. Like, it's just so cool. Anyways, in conclusion, the episode had some good stuff and some not so great stuff in my opinion. Overall, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. I don't usually give things number ratings, and I probably never will again for the rest of the season, but hey, if you wanted to know what I gave it in terms of numbers, I just did that, bro, so there you go. And with that said, it's time to bring this video to a close. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody!